Hi everyone. Well, Steve Remy here with Fat to Fast Cycling, and we got episode 2 here. So, anyway, just wanted to let you know that we got 3 weeks done. We lost 10 pounds. We had some great wins, just as in training, and then we had some great failures too. So stick around. I'll share everything about the last 3 weeks. Take care.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Scared the hell out of me there. All right, well, we got some. Hello, my name is Steve Remy, and welcome to episode 2 of Fat to Fast. So it's been 3 weeks now, and a lot has happened. Here's the pluses right off the bat. Within 3 weeks, I've lost 10 pounds. It's been great. It went from 230 down to 220. Took a couple of days off. Went to a big Memorial Day party. Gained a few pounds back, which was brutal. I have some pictures, but I won't show you all of them. It was kind of a crazy party from one of my teammates. And I got some videos and stuff too that I might show down the line sometime. But man, that was some crazy times there. So here's what we got going. We're gonna recap these last 3 weeks. Like I said in the opening part there, we had some pretty good wins in the training, and we had some pretty good failures in the training too. And I'm gonna go into all that. So. First off, what we're going to do is just kind of recap the last 2 weeks. I'm going to take you into Training Peaks, which is what I use. And let's see here. I'm going to move stuff around here, so give me a little bit. And let's see. We should be able to go to Training Peaks. Up. Let's see where this is at. Okay. All right, so here's what we got here. What I'm going to do here is show you basically where I started. So here's where I started on Monday the 10th of May. I was 230. And so the first week is what I did. All I wanted to do is just get on the bike, right? I haven't ridden for 4 months. I lost all my fitness and gained a lot of weight. So here's what we had after the first week. Over here to the very right here, we've got, I did just almost 7 hours. So coming off of not doing anything, that's pretty rich, but it's okay. It's a good start. I just wanted to get on the bike just to get the feeling again. And a lot of things were completely different, let me tell you, just because of the weight. Here's going into the second week. Had a pretty decent week. Started feeling a little bit better. Did like an hour here, 2 hours, almost 3 hours there. And then this day. Now, this was almost a bonk day, meaning I went out and I could tell you, so on this day before, I didn't eat much. And there's a fine line of, there's definitely a fine line of trying to lose all this weight and trying to train to get fit again, for strength, for endurance, for speed. Every part of, your endurance uses more fat, your speed uses more carbohydrates. And if you are lacking in all those when you're training, you really just get depleted, and it affects your training. You can't train as hard. So you really have to watch, and it happens to everyone when you go out and you just didn't eat enough the night before. And I mean, it happens to pros, it happens to everyone at some point or another. But the good thing is you could push through it. It's hard as hell. I mean, let me tell you. So 3 hours into this ride, or actually my goal was a 3 hour ride, and, like 45 minutes into it, I noticed, I already knew, I'm like, man, I am feeling weak. Legs feel weak. I couldn't push the pedals. It just felt flat. I was like, this is going to be a long day. So I knew right off the bat there, I just had to like, just bring it down, and just go at a comfortable, easy pace. Cause that's what's going to get me through the 3 hours. Now, let me tell you, already at that point, Uber's going through my head. I'm not going to make it through. This is just going to be too tough. I just, because I'm already heading down to the beach and back and down the beach and up, which is going to be, about a total 3 hour ride. And it's uphill all the way back for pretty much 15 miles. It's just rolling up, up, and up, and up, and up. So it's what I did to just kind of ease back and just kind of put myself into the zone of make sure I didn't go over a certain amount of watts when I'm riding, and just kept it real easy on the pedal. So I'm just more in that fat burning stage versus, obviously I didn't have enough carbs and enough food the night before. So I was pretty depleted. So what I wanted to do is just get my body to where it is burning just fat. And when you do that, you're pretty much going at a lot slower pace. You bring your heart rate down. You're not pushing hard over the hills. You're just getting up them. So the good thing is I got over that. The next day, the goal was to do another 3 hours, which I did. I met up with one of my teammates, and I was still pretty tired going into that next day, trying to do another 3 hours on the bike. But something happens when you start to train like this, and that is your body starts coming around. And I did eat enough next day when I got back. I ate like a pig. I was just grinding everything because I was so out of everything. Had a lot of sushi, lots of sushi. Love sushi. So we went down south and scheduled about another 3.5 hour ride, or about a 3 hour ride. And I started actually feeling pretty good, like halfway through, like coming on the way back. I started getting on the front more and started doing some harder pulls for myself, and just like 2-3 minute little efforts. And that's kind of the building process. So let's take you back to Training Peaks here. So we've got training. So this is the second week. So the second week I bumped it up. We went from almost 7 hours to 9.5 hours, and added some more mileage on it. And at this point, I'm not going by miles. I'm going by hours. I just want to get out and be on the bike for a certain amount of hours. And then coming into the third week was pretty good. So I did an hour and a half here. I did two. Let's see, let me move this over here. So I did 2.5 hours there, took a day off there, went into work. Did an hour there, did another 3 hours there, and then 3.5 hours there. So bumped it up on the third week to 11 hours, 15 minutes, 172 miles. So my fitness, when I started this whole thing, I was actually in 8. And to give you kind of a reference of where I need to be, I need to be at least about probably a 60 or 70 to feel kind of good at the front of the pack, to feel decent, but I need to really be like about 90 to 100 to be in like a winning shape. And you could tell even through the week. So I went from 8 to 12 to 17 to 24. So each week you go up about 5 to 8, just depending on the week. And then if you take a day off, it usually comes back down a little bit. So you don't really lose fitness, but you're giving yourself recovery, which is what you need. So this is going to be a process. It's going to be definitely, it's definitely going to take some time. And then Sunday is where it was very interesting. So I was pretty tired after this 3.5 hours. I was just dead. I was, some people went riding and my legs were shot, and I just said, no, I'm going to give myself some rest. and actually went to one of my teammates' pool party, and that brought a whole new meaning of pool party. It was pretty crazy, I gotta say. It was a lot of fun. I've had a really fun Memorial Day with a lot of friends and teammates, and got some crazy pictures and videos that maybe if I get like 100 likes on this video, I'll like post some more pictures and videos. But I'll show you a couple of them, and this is just how kind of crazy it got real quick. So here is old Fatty jumping off of a rock onto a ball, which I completely missed. But and here's the epitome of fat to fast. Here's old Fatty here, and here's Mr. PT, Phil Tinsman. He's fast right now. He's going super fast. He's always been a skinny little fuck, but yeah, he's super fast. And those are just some of the real tame pictures. There was some pretty crazy stuff going on, but it was a lot of fun. Typically for me, I could tell you this: at the point where I'm at, it is completely embarrassing for me to be at this weight, to even be like, take my shirt off. And it's like, it's embarrassing. I look at myself in the mirror when I get up. I'm like, dude, oh my God, you've really gone like way beyond this time. Like, just, what are you doing? What are you thinking? So I just hope that this journey is gonna help some people. I've already had some people actually write to me and send me a message, say, hey man, I'm in the same boat. So why don't you guys start on the program with me? Get on the bike. Leave some comments below. Get started with me, and we'll have some fun with this. It's all about. It's just all about this journey of, getting to a point to where you think that you can't go back, which is, let me tell you, I've struggled. I've definitely struggled. The first 2 weeks were pretty gnarly. We're pretty like, I woke up and I'm just like, what do you just, there was a couple of days where I didn't want to ride. Although I'm fired up about this, I thought I just kind of went over the edge. There's like a point of no return. I'm like, okay, I weighed the most I've ever weighed. And how are you going to do this? How are you going to, this is just going to be too hard. But all I wanted to do is just get in the mindset of just getting back on the bike. So I had some good days. My failures. Well, here's what my failures were for the first 3 weeks, is that after the first 2 weeks, the third week I was supposed to implement some core training and some stretching and some yoga, which I've been wanting to do. And none of those got done. Complete failure. I found every excuse in the book not to do it. I completely fucked myself in the head. Just could not. I just didn't do it. I did not follow through at all on that. So I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm actually going to go get, I know for me, if I write something down, I'm kind of old school. So I like whiteboards, right? I mean, I like something that I could see, I could look at and go, okay. Now I use my computer for everything. I got 4 computer screens. My system looks like NASA here, but it's different when you put something down, when you actually write it versus typing it. There's just something that kind of commits you a little bit more. So for me, it's always been a whiteboard. And what I'm going to do is just take that whiteboard. I'm just going to mark a week, and I'm going to do a week and what I got to do. And I'm going to do this, I'm going to try and do this many hours on the bike. On this day, and this day, I'm going to do the core work. I'm going to do the stretching. I'm actually going to do that so I could check it off at the end of the day. And if I don't check it off, then I got to deal with more mental issues. But which actually I got a big surprise coming up. So this Thursday, there's one of my really good friends, Audrey Boom. She is a life coach, and she's awesome. She's awesome. So she's going to be on. We're going to do like a half-hour show for episode 3, and it's going to be entitled "How to Unfuck Yourself," because a lot of people do that. I definitely do it. I just kind of get in the way of myself on this. So I want to give this opportunity, this challenge, this journey the best that I can, without screwing anything up mentally. That's the hardest part. So, that's going to be fun. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell button, that notification button too. That way you get all the updates. I'm going to be having updates come through here. I'm going to be having, new episodes come up. We're going to be doing some fun stuff down the line. So definitely you won't want to miss this. And I appreciate you guys coming with me on the journey. This is not, I could tell you, this is way beyond anything I've ever done. I know we're going to do it. So we have our first, I did sign up for in 2 weeks. My first races will be, I've got 2 races in one day. Each one's like about an hour. And all I'm doing this is just for fitness. I'm not going to win it. It's going to be about another 2 or 3 months before I get to that point fitness wise and weight wise. We'll all have an opportunity to win it. So it's just going to be, right now I'm just sitting in the field, just kind of getting used to racing again, get the legs used to racing again. If I can get up and help my teammates a little bit, that's kind of the plan. But right now it's just going and just showing up and just, introducing the legs to some speed and some racing and going there. My teammates are all going great right now. They're all winning races. Super, super excited for them. They got some big races coming up. So I can't wait to get up there with them and help them out and then pull my part, what I'm supposed to be doing. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. And again, make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom and that bell, the notification button, ding, ding. And that'll notify you anytime a new episode comes or an update. Make sure you check out the Facebook, Fat to Fast Cycling. Give me a like on that. And I appreciate you hanging out, following me. Take care. Peace.